Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Shipwrecked On Siptah. First of all, I need to apologise for this taking so long to get out. I had lots of technical difficulties. I lost my original voiceovers, I lost some footage, so I had to spend nearly 3 days going through what I had and trying to cobble together some kind of episode. It's not the best editing in the world. It's not the best episode. I'm struggling with my fibro this week, and everything that could go wrong this week has gone wrong. But saying that, I've tried my best, so here it is. Let's just get into it. We're going to start the episode up here in this top corner on the right hand side of the map, and that is because there are some little snippets of lore that I want to find, and they're dotted around all these shipwrecks. There is several diary pages that we need to find just to cover some of the lore. Then we made our way up the river to this area here on the map, where there's a little camp. In this camp you will find a couple of NPCs and also 2 items of interest. There's like a pile of skulls with a stick in it and also a weapon. You will need the gravedigger, which you can find by opening the waterlogged chests that you find floating along in the sea just off the beaches. There's quite a lot of them, and it's RNG. Once you have that, you can dig up the pile of skulls and get some loot. In this instance, we got some nice armor for our thrall. The other item of interest on this little place here, or in this little place, is usually a weapon lying around, like this bow here. And lots of other crates for you to loot. After our little adventure on the northeast over there, we came back to base and decided to do a little bit of groundwork, little housekeeping if you like, and decided to come on an iron and coal run. We found lots of it, absolutely lots of it around this area. after returning home and filling up the smelter with iron and coal, started making some iron bars, we headed off to try and find ourselves a horse. Transport would be needed on this map because it's fairly big and there's no map room. So a horse is the best way to go. Taking care not to aggro the mobs on the right, we headed further and deeper into the middle of the map.
Progress continues on translating the shrines. I have deciphered the story of the elder races. I've made even more progress than the Asheronians. They speak of the shrines as places where they made sacrifice to the crawling chaos. The word here is unclear. It could also mean maelstrom. In return for their sacrifice, they were rewarded with bounty from across the realms. I'm trying to understand exactly what they did, so that I can replicate the process. The whispers of my dreams have grown urgent, encouraging this line of thought.
So what we heard there was a little excerpt from Siptah's diary, and yes, Siptah was an actual entity, not just the name of an island. There's lots and lots of lore around Siptah, and if you get confused about what's going on, I highly suggest you go and watch a little video here that I'm linking in the description, and it's up on screen, and it's also in my community section. This video is brilliant, it'll explain everything for you, and it's very easy to understand, and I just thought it was awesome. And while you're there, guys, watching it, drop the guy a like and a little comment and tell him that Fady sent you. As you saw from the footage there, we did manage to get ourselves a little horse, a little foal. So I'm going to pop him in there, and I think when I was recording I forgot what horses eat. So I got a range of different things, and then I realised at the end there, oh yeah, they eat just the berries, they're not going to eat anything else. Tell you my memory sometimes. It's useless. Shouldn't take too long to craft because I have crafting on very high. And then it was time. He was born and got a beautiful chestnut. Now I've decided to let you guys in the comments name the horse, and if nobody does, then I'll just come up with one myself. So go ahead and think of a lovely name for our lovely chestnut horse. And then it was time to make a saddle. I do believe at this point I had set off the journey step. Sure, we had the berries and the saddle there, and let's go for our first ride. Completing even more of the journey step. Brilliant. Now we've got to tackle an enemy while riding a horse. And I believe he's already leveled up. I'm really struggling at the moment with my fibro, guys. I do apologise. I'm trying my best. Thank you for your patience. Now, I played Conan for a few years, but I've never actually had much to do with horses, so I don't know a lot about them and how we deal with them in the game. I always found them a bit awkward and a bit clunky to use, so I think I gave up. If I remember rightly, while recording this, I tried to shoot from the back of a horse and it doesn't quite work. You have to like, wiggle it about a bit and try and get it in the right angle, and it was... Yeah, I just don't like it, guys. I get all my fingers mixed up and I get confused on what to do. After realising that the bow wasn't working for the journey step, I borrowed a raven's sword and gave him my daggers to hold on to for a little bit. And finally, I managed to clear the journey step. I just don't like the horses, guys. I just don't like them. I will continue to try my best to ride them, though.